Mr. Kelso?
That's what the sign on the door says, miss.
Hey! Fuck you!
There's no need to come into the office, Miss Lichtman. If you accept the settlement, all you need to do is sign here.
I don't accept this.
What do you mean you don't accept? I think you're pushing your luck, lady. This seems to be a ridiculously generous settlement. A $200 policy with a $20,000 payout? You should...
I don't want the money.
What do you mean you don't want the money?
I want you to investigate this case. I feel my friend may have been the victim of foul play.
Okay. Let me get the case filed. There's got to be more in these files. Sounds like your friend took a hell of a fall. I'm sorry for your loss.
So we're playing as Jack Kelso now. Interesting.
Do you mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Of course not.
What basis do you have for your claim of foul play?
Lou Buckwalter was a craftsman. I don't believe he would have made a roof that would collapse.
You want me to reopen this case based on your woman's intuition? That isn't going to happen. Take the money.
I've already told you I do not want the money. There's something wrong with that house.
You and Buckwalter weren't married?
No.
Then how did you become his beneficiary?
We were family friends.
You expect me to reopen this case because you come in here walking that walk? Well, I'm not buying it. I think you should tell me what the hell is going on.
You really want to know?
Yes.
We were interned together on Ellis Island. Resident alien Germans whose parents had been killed by Nazis. Do you see the irony in that, Mr. Kelso? We spent 4 years there.
So the roof collapsed, accidents happen. What exactly are you trying to achieve here, Miss Lichtman?
Exactly what I said. I want that building thoroughly investigated.
Hmm.
I'm intrigued, Miss Lichtman. I really am. But you're going to have to give me something if you want me to get involved in this.
There is a conspiracy surrounding Elysian Fields and the new houses they are building. I believe your insurance company is involved.
That's pretty heady stuff, Miss Lichtman. Flimsy, but heady.
I've told you what I know, Mr. Kelso. What are you going to do about it?
All right, Miss Lichtman. One final question.
Yes.
What's your address?
Is that usual?
Is there anything usual about this case, Miss Lichtman?
The address is...
Oh, I actually was gonna think he was gonna ask if she spits or swallows, but whatever.
The address.
Told you my mind is always in the gutter.
Phone number.
Oh, good lord. This is Phelps' lady.
Mr. Benson would like to see you in his office, Jack. Upstairs.
Wow, we really do play as Jack
Come
Kelso.
on, I'll walk you up. You coming?
Not yet. Ah. Whatever. Can I change his outfit? No. That sucks.
He's dull as dishwater, but I'm not with him for the conversation.
Oh, Susie,
Come on, lady.
you
You're
are
cramping my
so
style here.
bad.
Let's go. Get me to where I need to be. Always some asshole playing golf in his office.
Mr. Benson, you wanted to see me?
Ah, yes, Jack. I'm just trying out a new putter. I noticed Elsa Lickman in the lobby.
It's the weirdest thing, Mr. Benson.
Call me Curtis, Jack. This is California.
Like I said, Curtis, this is a very strange case.
How so, Jack?
That lady, Elsa Lichtman, is refusing a 20 grand payout.
Elsa Lickman is hardly a lady, Jack. She's a jazz musician. Plays at the Blue Room in Hollywood. She has a fine pair of lungs, now that I think
She's
of
the
it.
beneficiary of this guy, Lou Buckwalter. He was killed in an industrial accident working for Elysian Fields Developments. You know Elysian?
I'm familiar with Leland Monroe. We move in similar circles.
Well, Ms. Lichtman is making some pretty serious accusations. She says the case stinks and that
She's a
something
very
happened.
highly strung girl, Jack. Strung out might be a better way to put it.
It's a pretty generous payment, Curtis. I think I should look into it.
Is there anything wrong with the paperwork, Kelso?
No, there isn't, Mr. Benson.
I didn't think so. Pay the case out and get her off our backs.
I can't make her take the money,
Deal
sir.
with it, Jack. Do your fucking job. Do I have to do everything?
No, sir, you don't.
Fine, Jack. Fine. You know I have the greatest confidence in you.
Apparently you don't. So you just cussed at me and hurt my feelings. Interesting.
Your car, Mr. Kelso.
Thanks, kid.
A little bit of a change of pace. We're playing as a different character now. I feel like I don't even know this guy. I know he was a war hero, but he didn't get anything for it.
That's not how my pop taught me to mix it. Someone is cutting corners.
Order of demolition. Los Angeles Pursuant. Section 191, Part 1.
Starting
subsection.
again.
So they're demolishing all those houses they burnt down? Let's see.
Leland Monroe, the man with the grin. Looks like he doesn't like to be disappointed.
Delays will not be tolerated.
Hey! You just can't be walking around down here.
I'm Jack Kelso from California Fire and Life.
I don't care if you're from the Vatican. Buzz off.
I'm investigating the accidental death of a Lou Buckwalter, and
You deaf? Do I have to beat on you?
Oh, hell yeah.
looks like you do.
You're a real asshole.
Let's go, bitch. You want a piece of this?
I can't help but get suspicious when you're so damn friendly.
Take another step this way, and there's gonna be trouble.
Nope. Still ain't sunk in, buddy.
Come on, buddy. This dude ain't no bitch. He's taking a beating. That's right.
I came to see the house where Lou Buckwalter died. You were just about to offer to show me the way.
It's out the gate and 3 houses down on the left. Don't know what you're looking for, smart guy. There's nothing there.
Then I'll poke around in the rubble.
I gotta give this dude credit. He
As
could
long
take
as
a
you're out of my
beating.
sight.
That dude took a fucking beating for sure. Kelso can string together more than 3 punches. Did you notice that?
New York, New York. And
He's a better fighter than Phelps is.
This is American Century Broadcasting.
American Century Insurance.
The place falls down, and then they bulldoze.
Holy shit.
What gives here?
That didn't fall down, it like exploded. Not for construction use. Come on. Not for construction use. So they're not using real lumber. What are they using?
Let's try to piece this together.
Keystone Films.
Keystone Films? Who gets their lumber from a film studio?
It's prop lumber. It's that fucking guy again.
Son of a bitch. Sorry, pal. Just when I thought we were starting to get
I shot him right in the head.
A skeleton goes into a bar and orders a beer and a mop.
I'm not slowing him down. I slow him down permanently. You know how we roll around here. There's no gumption as heavy as mine. Slow him down by aiming at him. I just shot him in the head.
Jack Kelso, California Fire and Life investigator. I need an address on the Keystone Film Company.
The address is 658 North Wilton Place. Is there anything else?
No, thank you, ma'am.
Am I missing something here?
Let's just skip there. No point driving.
Hi, Mac. I work for California Fire and Life. I'm looking into an industrial accident.
Here?
No, not here. At a housing development over on Normandy Avenue.
So?
I found some lumber over there, had the Keystone name printed on it.
We've been closed since '41. Never quite made the transition to talkies. The Suburban Redevelopment Fund are pulling the place down.
Know anything about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nix.
Mind if I take a look around?
I'm kind of hungry. If someone was to leave a couple of bucks here, I might wander down the street and get a cup of coffee.
Is there a key to the gate?
No. The only guys who go in or out are some delivery guys from Elysian Fields. They're working on a housing development over at Wilton and Santa Monica. You'll have to hop it.
Holy shit, he just scaled like a 10-foot fence with like no issues whatsoever. I don't think it'd be in the screening room. Oh, here's some lumber. Plenty of lumber.
So this is where their lumber comes from?
I guess we gotta go in the screening room.
In a great day for the future of Los Angeles, civic leaders and businessmen joined forces to launch the Suburban Redevelopment Fund. The Suburban Redevelopment Fund pledges to speed up housing development for returning GI.
Gentlemen, this is Dr. Harlan Fontaine.
This son of a bitch is everywhere.
Suburban Redevelopment Fund. Doctor, this is Curtis Benson. He's Vice President of the California Fire and Life.
Pleased to meet you, Doctor.
Ray Gordon, Editor of the Times.
Doctor.
District Attorney Donald Sandler and Police Chief Warren.
Gentlemen, I am delighted to be in such exalted company.
You're making quite a name for yourself, Doctor, amongst the thespian fraternity.
I find that those of artistic temperament are often of a fragile mental disposition.
It's a short step from miscreant to recidivism, Doctor.
Very true. But I think we could all agree that the City of Angels does rather well basking in the reflection of the motion picture industry.
Hear, hear. And it's something that every sucker getting off a train at Union Station wants a part of. Gentlemen, we're here to sell the American dream, and Hollywood is our greatest advertiser.
So, how is your new development selling, Leland?
Cannot throw them up fast enough, Ray.
And that's part of the problem, Leland. Washington is receiving steady complaints. There's a clamor for public housing.
God damn it, Ray. Public housing is tantamount to communism. Now, that's why we fought this goddamn war. I'm telling you, it's Reds by the back door.
You can't have it both ways, Leland. The new freeways are being built to service all your developments out in the boondocks. They're all being built with government money.
The GI Bill is government money.
There's a difference.
What difference?
The GI money ends up in my pocket.
I hope you mean our pockets, Leland. We're all investors.
Of course, Curtis. So, when will the freeway bond be passed on?
It still has to be ratified. It takes a long time to raise $3 billion.